fine Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. German Marquez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Previous history with German Marquez, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
We're just underway here in Denver. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. The windup and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
This is line to left. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pereira is after it, and no one will track it down. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Murphy leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
The next 3-2. Count remains full. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Ready with the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 1-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He set the payoff pitch, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Rockies strand one. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's Neil Walker, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped up. Walters shading to his right. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
So striding forward now, Rosell Herrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Barehanded now by Arredondo. Wow. Marlins leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So stepping in, David Dahl, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
A high fastball is in there.
3-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pereira moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. First offering on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Cortez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Robbie Franks. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
The pitcher, Trevor Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Has a look, now the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Alejandro Cortez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Fastball swung on and missed.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Let's get down here.
2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-2. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Two and two. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another hitter told me cutting down on the strikeouts is a big point of emphasis as they try to generate more consistent rallies going forward.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Walter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Frazier backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here now is the pitcher, German Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Nope. And that misses ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Frazier. Throw on to first, two gone. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Ball.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Hit weakly back to the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Hampson is off at first with 2 away. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And that's on the outside corner, 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he takes a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Arenado charging in on it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count pitch home. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, The center fielder, Rymel.
So striding in, Rymel Tapia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1-0. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That misses. 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. The next 3-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 down.
The right fielder.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. At the plate, Rosell Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Herrera playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Blackman is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie Frank.
Digging in now, Robbie Franks. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Arenado trying to get there, and he fouls this one off. The 2-1 is in off the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Trevor Richards. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Miami. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eliezer Hernandez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Walters.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Standing in now, German Marquez tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Walters, the runner at second with one away. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Cortez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cortez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alejandro Cortez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. At third, Arenado. The 1-2. Hopped up. Marquez moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Another payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Adam Frazier.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jeff Hoffman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 34, Jeff.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. He's running. This is in the air to right. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Comes set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Charlie Blackman. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Charlie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Blackman, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The left fielder.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 count. Here it is. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that's a loud out number one.
Now batting, catcher.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. No
Leading off
hits
for
in
Miami,
2 trips to the plate
first
for him
baseman,
in the ball game.
Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to left. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Rosell Herrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Next for the Marlins,
Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Franks.
Robbie Franks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pierce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Ready with the 1-0. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Steve Pierce has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 38, Mike Dunn. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 20, Ian Desmond. Now batting.
Into the box now, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 3-1 Miami. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cortez moves over. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Daniel Murphy will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This is on the ground over to first. Walker's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Next for Colorado.
Standing in, Charlie
The right
Blackmon.
fielder.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Miami's out in front 3-1. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Rojas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dunn, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that misses 1-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 1-1 home, and it's grounded foul. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Adam Frazier will be next. This is popped up, and there's out number 1. Ready now for the Marlins, Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. But they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cortez going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Jacob Barnes is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. In now, Trevor Story. High in the air down the right field line. Pereira has a beat on it, and he hauls it down in the corner. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Cortez comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Mark Reynolds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Reynolds.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Reynolds, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Tony Walters, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies strike for one on the homer by Arenado. On to the 9th inning now from Coors Field. It's the Marlins 3 and the Rockies 2.
Wade Davis enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond moves over. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. He pops it up, but this will land untouched. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping up now, Rosell Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Nothing across here this half. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They trail it here 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kelvin Herrera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 41, Kelvin Herrera. Now playing right field and batting 9.
Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Garrett Hampson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Last strike now for Colorado. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game: pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Elieser Hernandez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kelvin Herrera records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.